I'm sorry, no, it could never be me. Could never be me.
You wouldn't ask a guy.
Not for the first date. Not for the first date. No. What am I? Am I a man?
No,
am I a man?
Yeah, what if he didn't know?
To be asking you out for a first date? No.
So this is a list of places that women absolutely refuse to go on a first date. So I think it'd be good to ask you to see what your take is on it.
I saw this. Yeah.
I haven't actually seen all of them, but I'll give my take on it as well.
Really dumb. Really dumb.
So this was compiled by a list of ladies. So this isn't just one person that's done it. This is an aggregate, that is an overall of your kind, telling us where we can't take you. So you tell me how you feel about this. Number one is the Cheesecake Factory.
I mean, is the Cheesecake Factory not an American place anyway?
Well, we have our equivalents over here.
What would you say is equivalent to the Cheesecake Factory?
I don't know. Let's just say we have a Cheesecake Factory over here. I'm pretty sure.
Never
we don't
heard of
call it that, but I'm pretty sure you can go places where it's just cheese. Seven Dials. Has
Never heard of it.
All right, well, Seven Dials is like a big food market, really nice in Covent Garden. They have a cheese only place there that you can take someone.
That's acceptable to me.
It's acceptable, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Applebee's. I don't actually know what Applebee's is.
No, I don't know, but I'd imagine it's like probably like a TGI's or something.
Let's have a look what Applebee's. Sorry guys, we're not Americans, so. Applebee's Restaurants is an American company that develops franchises and operates the Applebee's neighborhood grill it's a grill and bar restaurant chain.
It's like a TGI's.
Yeah, it's like TGI's.
For a first date, I mean, I wouldn't complain, but would I ideally want to go there for a first date? No.
If a girl texts me saying, Mike, I'm taking you to TGI Fridays, I'd be excited.
I get it. I enjoy the food and everything, but I don't know. I'm easily pleased, but I don't know. I'd rather do something a bit different than TGI's.
Depends on the person though, right? If you're going with somebody that's really good at making conversations and you can have a laugh over them with some drinks and food, it's an exciting date. If you're going with some awkward guy, it's like, can I touch your hand? You know, sort of situation, you can be like, fuck this, man. Right? Chili's. It's another restaurant. What's the problem with restaurants? Don't girls like eating?
Because girls want to be out here going STK, Sushi Samba and all them places.
The fuck is STK? I thought you were going to say STD.
No, it's STK London. It's like a steak restaurant that's really expensive.
What,
proper
steak
bougie.
and grill?
You dress up in like proper short dresses as if you're going clubbing type shit.
What, to eat a steak? What, is it like a euphemism?
What does this word mean, euphemism?
Like, are you trying to tell me that you want that steak, so you're going to wear shorts? Are you trying to tell me you want some meat?
No, it's just more so it's a fancy restaurant. You know, some restaurants you have to dress up to go to.
Not for steak, man. The fuck? Chipotle? I think it's just another restaurant. What's your beef with restaurants, women?
Do you remember Chimichanga?
Chimichangas was sick.
Yeah, it's going to strike me as a chimichanga. I'd go chimichanga on a first date. Fuck it.
Yeah, why not? What's wrong
Would
with
you go
people?
Wagamama's on a first date?
No, because I don't like their food.
No, but would you think it's okay to take a girl Wagamama's on a first date?
I would think it's okay, but I know she probably think it's not okay.
Why?
Because you know what girls are like. If I text you and I said, Sab, first date Wagamama's, what would you say?
But you wouldn't want to be with a girl who's going to be a bit difficult when it comes down to things like that.
No, the reason that I wouldn't want to go to Wagamama's for a first date is that I like doing activities. So for a first date, I'd like to do something to see what she's like.
Like what? Bowling, top golf?
Bowling, top golf, go-karting.
Go-karting?
Yeah.
Nah.
I'll be like, bitch, get in that car.
Nah.
Drive that. No. Okay, maybe go-karting's like
Why did your accent go there?
Well, American. Because we've got all these fucking American restaurants. An Olive Garden.
Yeah, I'll go.
Would you like it?
Probably.
The movies. The movies is not a good first date.
It's not.
Do you know what it is? Drive-in cinema. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a shout.
Watch Grease Lightning or something.
Yeah, even better. My favorite movie. Oh my god, that is a perfect first date.
Yeah.
Who's going to take me to a driving cinema to go see Grease?
Well, they can't contact you.
I might fall in love. My emails are open. mikeandsaby@gmail.com.
Do you check them?
No, but you do, so you'll tell me.
I won't.
Well, you can DM the Instagram at Midnight Rubbish because I'm on there.
I'll make sure to see it and delete it. Don't worry. I'll gatekeep. Your house. So if he invites you over to his house,
I think if he's inviting you to his house on the first date, he has no intention of going like any further with you, of making you his girlfriend or anything like that.
What if he invites you over to his house and he's prepared you a nice meal? It's like candlelit. He wants to sit there and play a board game with you, maybe.
Then I think he's definitely got the right intention there, but that's a bit scary, psychopath, going to somebody's house on a first date.
Yeah, it's sketchy for the girl.
Yeah.
But you can have a good first date from the house.
Of course.
But I wouldn't invite a girl over for the first date just because I know she'd be a bit shook. So I would avoid that. But I think I could.
It's cute. Yeah, it's thoughtful, and they've made a lot of effort.
Yeah.
So what about if a girl invited you round?
No.
And she cooked you dinner, but the dinner was awful. Would you still see her again?
Man.
But you had the best night with her. It was amazing, but the food was like just so bad.
Oh, that would be so disappointing because I've told you before, right?
Yeah.
I'm happy to do 100 things in the relationship, but I don't like cooking.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I'll clean, I'll drive you about, I'll do the shopping for you, I'll do the dishes. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. But cooking, I don't like cooking. I hate cooking.
But don't you think it's a case of she can learn, like you can teach her?
If everything else in the day outweighs the shit food, then okay, cool. I guess we can work on it. But if the food is shit and the date's mediocre, it got to go. Of any fast food chains, takes you to McDonald's.
For a first date?
McDonald's drive-thru. Have a little chit-chat.
No, but if it's like let's go to a drive-thru and chill out in the car and talk for hours, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
That's actually my vibe for a first date because there's no pressure and you can really just see if you vibe with someone or not.
Yeah, no, that's true. I've not that I've
It's
done
a
it on
safe
like
zone,
first dates, but I've definitely gone into drive-thrus and just had really nice conversations with you. Like, oh, I actually like this person. I don't know what it is about late night drives and sitting in drive-thrus.
It's a vibe.
I hate using that word, but I guess.
What vibe?
Yeah, it's a vibe. It's giving. It's in the same line of.
Don't put me in that category because I said it's a vibe.
I didn't say I put you in that category.
You are. You're like, oh, it's the same as it's giving. Get out of here.
Say
Get out of here. Get out.
What are you piping up to?
Can you finish the rest of the list, please?
I'll smother you, blood.
It's getting late.
Where's your watch?
It's getting late. Where's yours?
I wasn't the one trying to tell time.
I wasn't trying to look at time. I was pointing, like saying, hurry up. No, I never did that to you before.
No. They normally have watches.
First time for everything.
Retard.
Oh, shut
up. Buffalo Wild Wings.
No, but it sounds good.
That does sound. Wingstop is nice. I think we've got Wingstop over here now.
Yeah, I'll do that for a first date. A bit messy though, a bit embarrassing.
Yeah, the Wingstop is a bit messy. Red Lobster. I don't like lobster, so I wouldn't go there personally. There's a lot of fast. What's IHOP?
You skipped a buffet.
Oh yeah, a buffet. No, I'm not going to a first date for a buffet. That's kind of lame, man. I don't want to sit there in a food cart.
Yeah, it's just, and it's, yeah, you just got to both keep getting up at separate times so you don't lose your table, all that stuff. It's just,
yeah, not a buffet. I mean, I would, if a girl took me to a buffet, yeah, I'd be like, right.
For a first date?
Yeah.
So you're going to let a girl take you out on the first date?
If she offered to take me out, I'd accept it.
First date?
Yeah, I think that's quite flattering.
No.
If a girl likes me, I didn't know she likes me. She's like, I want to take you out. I'd say, all right, cool, you can take me out.
First date.
She's offering to take
So
me out.
you're going to let her take you out and pay for you on the first date, and you expect to see her again after that.
No, I didn't.
But if she's taking you out, then she should be the one paying.
No. To me, it's not about the money. I'm happy to pay my way. The fact that you thought to message me and you say, I want to take you to a buffet.
I'm sorry, no, it could never be me. Could never be me.
You wouldn't ask a guy.
Not for the first date. Not for the first date. No. What am I? Am I a man? Am I a man?
Yeah, what if he didn't know?
To be asking you out for a first date? No.
What if he didn't know though?
Then that's his business. I'll let him know I'm interested. If he's interested back, he can ask me out. If he's not interested, he won't ask me out. There we go. I'm not asking to take you out. What the fuck?
Well, I've been asked before, and it's always nice. I always appreciate it. Even if the date doesn't go well, I appreciate them.
Michael, do you want to be my girlfriend?
I'll fuck you up.
You're
right
acting
now.
like a girlfriend.
I'm saying that I'm appreciative, and I respect the gesture. That when a girl is confident enough to come forward and say, I want to take you out somewhere, which is extremely rare. It doesn't happen. It happens. We see a full moon more often than we see girls asking guys out on dates, right? So when a girl steps forward and is confident enough to ask me, I want to take you somewhere. Hasn't been a buffet, but they've taken me like to the arcades. I want to take you to the arcades and play some games together. She hasn't had to pay. The fact that she asked me to go somewhere, I'm happy to pay.
Nah, see, I look at it differently. Number one, I would ask a guy out or ask to take him out maybe once we've been dating for a bit and I can see he's into me. Prior to that, no. First of all, I would never, ever, ever ask a guy to take him out on a first date. I might initiate, do you want to hang out? Let's meet up, I want to see you. But I ain't going to be like, yeah, come on, get ready, babe. Put your jacket on. I'm taking you to go bowling. No.
That's not how it went.
Third of all,
okay,
if I ask to take a guy out, I will not let him pay for me after I've just... Imagine I say, let me take you out to Topgolf tonight. And then I get there and I expect him to pay even though I'm the one who made the plans for Topgolf. That's not very fair.
Yeah, but I don't mind... paying I said that I like the gesture. I like the idea that a girl would ask me because it's rare.
But she's not taking you out if you're not letting her pay. No, I'm just saying. She's basically said, Mike, I want to see you.
No, she came pick me up.
She wanted to get on one knee as well and propose because girls don't propose.
No, I don't want to do that.
Is that what you want to start happening?
Saby, I'm about to stick my fist down your throat. You're trying to test my patience today. I'm
actually generally just a bit shocked.
I don't mind if someone texts me and says, I want to go out with you. I want to go here. I'll be like, okay, cool.
That's not a girl taking you out on a first date. We're thinking of different things here.
Because you're not letting me finish.
Okay.
And she pulls up to my house, picks me up, and takes me out. I don't mind paying my way there. I'm not going to disrespect her. I'll pay my way. It's fine. It's not a problem. I just like the gesture of someone asking me out.
So she's basically said, Michael, I want to take you out on a first date. It's the first time you're meeting. And she's like, I want to come pick you up and take you, I don't know, to a drive-through cinema tonight. And then not a drive-through cinema, no. Michael, like, I want to take you on a date tonight. I want to take you to your favorite restaurant. What's your favorite restaurant? And then she books it, she picks you up, she takes you there. And then the bill comes and what, you want to go halves as well?
I think that you're looking at this all wrong. Try to look at it from a man's perspective. We don't get asked out to do anything, ever.
First date. You've been texting with this girl.
We don't get asked out to do anything, right? It's we are conditioned and told to make the first move. And 9 times out of 10, almost 10 times out of 10, I will make the first move. But I'm pulling from a real situation where I wasn't aware that she was into me, and she said to me that I really like you, I want to take you out. I was flattered because men don't get that. You guys get that. You have that privilege of, first of all, the guy doesn't even know that you like him. You make him aware, and then you make him aware, hey, spend your money on me on the first date. Take me out, pick me up, drop me home.
No.
Which is fine. I don't mind taking girls on a first date. What I'm saying to you is that in the rare instance that a girl is confident enough to message me and say, hey, I like you. Don't know if you're aware, blah, blah, blah. I want to go out with you. Can I pick you up? That is so flattering. Do you know why it is? Because we don't get asked out on dates. You guys get asked out on dates. So to you, it's funny.
I ask guys out on dates once I've been dating him, but I would never
I'm not talking about that.
ask a guy out on a first date. I'm sorry.
That's fine. You don't have to. I'm saying for the girls that do. And like I said, it's like pulling a rare Pokemon card. It barely ever happens.
Can I say something?
You've said enough. It's a nice gesture. Okay, it's pleasant. It is nice that a girl considers you to that level, because like we know with these dating profiles, girls swipe 5% of the time, guys swipe over 50%. Girls have the pick of the litter, right? You sit there with that smug face because you know you're a pretty girl. Guys will ask you on dates. Guys don't get asked on dates.
No.
Yeah.
You don't live in my shoes. You don't know what happens on a day to day for me.
Lucky in wearing shoes.
Hear me out. First of all, I would never ask a guy out on a first date anyway. If he's not asked me, I'm not interested. Secondly, if I said to a guy like, oh, I want to take you out on a date, and I had to go pick him up and drop him home, no.
It's not I have to.
It's a no from me.
It's not I have to. You offered.
Yeah, and he should say no.
What's wrong with you?
I'm being serious.
What is wrong with you?
I'm being so serious. Why am I picking you up for?
You picked me up today.
Yeah, but that's different.
I said, do you know what she said to me today? Let me tell you guys what she said to me today. I said to Saby, Sab, can you pick me up today because my car's in the garage? Saby said anything for you, Mike. I said, you keep talking like that, you're going to get a ring.
I've ruined it all now, isn't it?
Yeah, you have ruined it. It was all a farce.
No, because I'm not saying I wouldn't pick a guy up. I'm not saying I wouldn't take a guy out on a date, because I would. But at the same time, I'm just saying I wouldn't do it for a first date. And if I asked to take a guy out on a first date and he said, yes, Saby, you could do that, and he made me come pick him up, I won't see him again.
But it's not make you come pick him up, because if she said to me, I want to go out with you, but can you, like, and she didn't offer to pick me up, I would say, cool, I'll come pick you up, which is what happens most of the time. I had a situation recently where someone told me that they liked me, and I set up the date. I paid for everything. That's
fine, but why would you accept her coming to pick you up?
If she offers, like, I like you, I want to take you out, I want to pick you up, I'm not going to say no, because that's so rare for a woman to do that. I would like to experience that.
Do you know, I always talk about you. I'll tell this story to everyone on Midnight Rubbish as well.
Do I know
this is something I like about you.
What?
Right. So, for example, yeah, you know, when you go out with people or whatever, you could be out with your friends, your family, your girlfriend, whatever. When it's late at night and you leave someone, naturally, most people say, message me when you get home so I know that you're home safe. Some people just say it for decoration. Some people don't say it at all. Some people say it because they genuinely mean it. Like one time I was leaving a restaurant really late with my friends, and one of my friends was on the way home. I said to her, message me when you get home. She didn't message me. I'm calling her phone now because I'm panicking, because I'm like, I need to know she got home safe. You know what I did? It's going to sound bad, but I had to message her mum. I was like, is she home? Because I was worried. You know what I'm saying? But that's someone who genuinely cares about your friend getting home safe. Anyhow, I dropped you home last week. It was a good 2:00 in the morning, and you said to me, message me when you get home, Sab. I got home. I won't lie. I'm one of them people that says, yeah. But I rarely do message people and say, I'm home, by the way, like whatever. And I'm there now, I'm taking off my makeup, whatever, and I get a message from you about 20 minutes after I've left you. Did you make it home safe, Sab? And I thought, do you know what? I like that, because it shows that you actually genuinely cared that I made it back safe, considering the time. Okay? So I always tell people about that. I'm like, look, people who want to do it will do it. Michael does it. Do you know what I'm saying? But I've had people like, I don't know, guys who I might have met up with, and they've left me and not said get home safe, and also not messaged to check in and see if I got home safe.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. And where I'm going with this is, for example, as the guy going out on a first date, she's picked you up, and then you as a man need to be sitting there wondering if she's getting home safe because she's a girl and it's late.
No, she would take you back to your place, and then you would get in your car and drive her home.
In her car?
No, get in your car and drive her home.
And follow her back?
Yeah. Just to make sure she gets home okay.
So what was the point of her picking you up?
Because it's a nice gesture. Obviously, if she lives like 10 years away from you, then obviously that's not going to work. But I mean, you already know what I'm like, so you know I'm not capping. If that was a situation, if my car wasn't
No, but I'm just very shocked at your responses here. I won't lie.
Why is it shocking?
Because you're very much like a old school man of you know, the guy looks after the woman and he's a protector and a provider and all this stuff. But you're like, yeah, I want a girl to ask me out on the first date.
No, I didn't say I want a girl to. Okay, so this is what politicians do. Okay, they take what you say and they twist it into some ugly bastardized version. I said the gesture is nice and I would let her do it because it's a rarity for men. Most men will go through their whole life never getting that gesture, and I don't care who says in the comment section, oh, that's very feminine of you, Mike. Oh, I wouldn't want that. When a nice, pretty girl messages you, I'm talking about a nice, pretty girl messages you and says to you, yo, I like you. I want to take you on a date. Somebody who, I will be honest with you, I thought was out of my league, and she messages me that. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. You offered. So, yeah, you can take me out. I'll take it.
I think first impressions are everything. And I think if a guy is allowing you to do that on a first date, it's kind of giving the wrong impression.
If you ask a guy out on a date and he accepts and you go, oh, that's an ick, then you can fuck off. You did me a favor.
I will fuck off then.
Yeah, you did me a favor.
And go find myself a man that's going to be like, get ready, Saby, 7 p.m, taking you out.
But then you have to stop and think. Look in the mirror. Am I a psycho? What did I just do? I just offered a man a date and then said, he accepted.
No. I mean, look. For me, the way I look at it is,
I'm not understanding. Why would you message me that if it's just to piss me off?
No. I get that, but I personally wouldn't do it. And
that's fine.
For women who do it, everyone's different. There's women out there who want to do that. It's cool. It's whatever. But just not me.
That's fine. It doesn't have to be. I'm just saying. And like I said, almost 10 times out of 10, if I go on a date with a girl, it's normally me driving. No, it's always me driving. Always me paying. And it's always me asking. But in the rare instance that it happens, I'm not going to turn it down, especially when it's from somebody that within our circles is considered a very, very like good-looking woman that a lot of people are after. For her, I've seen her DMs; they're flooded. For her to, and this happened a while ago, so no, we're not talking anymore. But for her to reach out to me and say, "Huh? What did you say?
Well,
what did you say?
I didn't say nothing.
Say it again. Say it with your chest, bro." I said that did you say I wonder why? I was trying to piece together. No, it's just we there's no bad blood. We just went our separate ways. But shut up. The fact remains that I think most guys would appreciate the gesture. It's quite nice. Now, it's not to say that that's a routine thing, because it's not. It happens once in a blue moon. It's just I was fortunate enough to experience it, and it was nice. It was really. Do you know what? I'll tell you what she did for me. She picked me up. She took me to. We went to Oxford Circus. She took me to this. There's a little arcade near Soho, and then she took me to some of the Chinese spots that she knows. And then we had Chinese. And then we walked past Forbidden Planet. She bought me a little figurine. I was like, oh, this is really nice. I'm normally the one on the other end of this. And then she took me back. And I was like, yeah, that was a nice first date. Now, it was not something that I would usually do, and usually it would be me asking the other way. Now, it didn't go anywhere. You know, we only dated for a few weeks, but it was nice. I enjoyed it. Now, if her reasoning, and I know this isn't her reasoning because we spoke and we're cool. As a matter of fact, she's not even in the country anymore. That's the reason why we're not talking. But if she turned around to me and said, you know, that first date that I offered to you, that I proposed to you, that actually turned me off. I would say, go and fuck yourself, you psycho. Why are you offering me a first date if it's an ick for you? Are you insane? Seek help.
I think, in my experience...
You don't have any experience. You don't ask guys out on dates.
I'm sorry, Michael. Would you like to tell me what I was just about to say? Because you have no idea what I was just about to say.
Oh, let me just fry some brain cells and maybe I'll find it.
That's so rude.
I'm joking.
In my experience, before I was rudely interrupted...
It's not nice, is it?
No, it's awful, actually.
There you go.
I don't just assume what you're going to say. I may interrupt you talking on what you was previously saying, but I don't interrupt you and say you was going to say this when I have no idea what you was going to say.
You just twist what I say.
No, I just reiterate what you were saying.
You regurgitate something.
Anyhow, in my personal experience, it's always been a case of men like the chase, and when things are a bit too easy, they don't really get interested. Because I found with my experience with men, whenever I'm a bit more like, not so much cold shoulder, but just not so bothered, like they want me. And the minute I'm like, yeah, do you know what? Like, I like you, I want you, and I'm doing all this nice stuff, all of a sudden they're not interested no more. So in my opinion, a guy is not really going to like a girl too much if she's the one trying to ask him out, because he's going to want to be the man and do the manly thing. Mm-hmm. Is it to each individual men, but maybe the men I've dealt with have just been more so like not want a girl to ask them out on a first date and come pick them up and drop them home.
It's not that I want them to. Yeah, okay, you don't get it. But
I get it. It's nice, but I think it's nice down the line, like after a few dates, you've taken her out a few times and she goes, you know what, let me take you out tonight. Then I can understand it, and that's when I'd be more inclined to do it. But for a first date, first initial meet, it's a no from me. I'm sorry, but I would not get behind that idea.
Let me ask you this then.
I'm not a feminist, so...
Okay, well, the girl was not a feminist.
I've never said she was. I just said I'm not a feminist. So I'm not one of the people that's going to be like, yeah, girls should do this, girls should do that. No. Let the man take you out on a date. Let him ask you. And that's it. Lovely. Happy
Let me ask
days.
you a question then. Let's say you really like this guy. You were really into him. But he worked long hours. He was really, really tired all the time.
Yeah.
He looked after his mum. You know, he had a lot of responsibilities. And you really wanted to see him. And he was just, you know, shit out of luck.
Yeah.
Would you not say to him, hey, do you want me to like come over and cook you a meal and we can sit and talk or whatever? That could be a first date.
Yeah.
Is that a problem for you?
No. Well, I wouldn't go to his house on the first date. No.
Wait, would you take him out?
I'd say, come, let me pick you up, take you for a drive-through milkshake.
That's a first date. So you've picked him up and you've taken him on a date.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this whole video was pointless then, wasn't it?
No, it's not pointless because you're throwing a hypothetical story into the mix of he's got this hard knock life. So it's a bit different.
I just explained my life to you. Am I lying?
Michael.
Am I lying?
If you wanted to take a female out on a date, you will fit that into your schedule.
Do you guys want to know how tired I was the other day? I was so tired that I went to a party.
So then,
and I'll put the video in there so you guys can see exactly what I was doing at this party and how shattered I was. And then we've got Sab over here, who's just proven my point.
So then now's not the right time for you to go out on a date if you're tired then?
It's not about that. It's that you
recognize... It is. What you can do, fall asleep on your date.
No, you recognize I've been working long hours, that I'm always shattered, that I'm trying to help
Who
out.
fucking who? That's your choice. So what? Because you choose to work long hours, you now want a woman to ask you out on a first date and pick you up and drop you off and take you out on a date?
No.
I'm sorry. I still cannot get behind it.
That's because you don't hear what I'm saying. It's not that I want them to. I'm saying the gesture is nice.
But you're accepting it if they ask.
Well, I think it would be rude not to.
No, you say to her, I'm flattered you asked me, thank you very much. But I'm not going to let you do that on a first date. Let me take you out.
You could also do that. But in this instance, I wanted to be taken out. And I got taken out.
Okay, girlfriend.
And
That was so nice.
It is, isn't it? It's so warm. They sell them in Primark.
I hope your friends roast you in your group chat, you know. I hope they absolutely roast your ass.
I mean, they've got more dirt on me than that. They're not, that's going to be at the very most a half an hour. Actually, as a matter of fact, they can't even. I know one of them gets taken out all the time.
Oh, drop me out.
I know girls that try to take them out all the time.
You men make me sick.
What's the problem with that? I'm not saying that it happens all the time. It doesn't. It's happened to me twice in my life. Twice. I'm 31 years old. I've been on numerous dates. It's only happened twice. It's not a big deal.
Can I ask you a question? Was it first dates or just people that you've been talking to that then asked to take you out? Because I can understand that.
It wasn't planned as a first date. It was, hey, I want to take you out. So it falls under the category of it became a date. But it wasn't planned like a date.
And did those girls pay?
She paid for my figurine as a present.
Forget about the figurine. Like, did a girl ever say to you, hey, I want to take you out, first date, first time meeting, and you go out with these girls and then they pay for you?
No, I've paid for the food. The only thing that she paid for was she put her pound into the arcades to play.
Fair enough.
Oh, shit. Almost broke your glass.
Anyway, this has been an interesting conversation.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed.
That's fine. No, you own your shit. You shouldn't be ashamed.
No, I shouldn't. I know you're trying to shame
and
me.
I'm not ashamed either of how I might get roasted in the comments. Everyone might be like, oh, she's a bitch. She's this, she's that. Quite frankly, I don't care.
You sure you don't care?
I don't care. I will stand by what I say.
I know you'll stand by what you say.
Yeah. And will I care on people's opinions? No, because then those people are not going to be the ones that will go out with me. Didn't
you put an invite out to somebody to date you?
Yeah, if they want to take me out to a drive-through Grease movie, come pick me up, come drive me there, you book the tickets and drop me home.
That's fine.
And then maybe after a couple of them, I'll say, do you know what? Let me take you out tonight.
That's fine.
Yeah, you like the zoo? We'll go to the zoo.
Okay, that's a bad first. If a girl offered to take me to the zoo, I'd say, "Are you?"
I would love to go to the zoo on a first date.
Really?
Yeah.
I hate looking at the animals like that.
No, I would love it. Not in that sense.
Right.
But in the sense that it's quite active. Like you can walk around and you can talk and you can make jokes and like it's quite cute.
So like an animal wildlife paradise park.
Yeah, like I'd love it.
I wouldn't mind that. I don't mind going to paradise parks. I don't like zoos. The chimps look depressed.
I want someone to take me to an aquarium for a first date. I'd be happy with a museum for a first date. Do you know how many free museums there are in London? Michael, you're just destroying everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice museums in London.
That's what I'm saying. I'd be happy with a museum for a first date.
Yeah, no, I'd like a museum as a first date. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Interactive because there's stuff to talk about. You walk around, like if you go to Natural History Museum, you walk around. Oh wow, look at this.
I would love
that
to take
bone
you.
is massive.
Oh, right, relax. Okay, Jesus, someone has had sex in a while. You know what I'd love to do? I'd love to take you to the museum with the dinosaurs.
That's the Natural History Museum. Yeah, I just said that.
And get you to pronounce the names of the dinosaurs.
Should we go?
Yeah,
it's free.
Go. Yeah, I know it's free.
You always say that you want to go to all these places with me, but you never do.
It's because I'm always working.
Michael said we was going to go Lake District. Michael said we're going to go Amsterdam. Michael said we were going to go Comic-Con. Michael said we was going to go to this dessert place. Now he's trying to say Natural History Museum. Let's just add it onto the list of long things. Oh, I get it. It's because I didn't ask you to go.
Oh, fuck you up. Okay, here. We'll go. We'll film our escapades.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Look, I've been working a lot, right? Now I've taken some time off.
Yeah.
I'm taking this month off to do the fitness challenge. And we'll go. We'll go.
Okay.
We'll go there first.
Okay.
We'll go get some food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Me at the train station. It's free entry.
What, the train station up
No one needs to pick anyone up. No one needs to pay for anything.
You're looking to get punched up right now, innit? Turn the camera off.
Are we not finishing the list?
No, fuck the list, man. These girls just are full of shit. There's no bad first date. It's just the person themselves. If they're a dickhead, then it's going to go shit.
Yeah.
I
agree.
If you're a good person that has good conversation, you can go anywhere. You could stand in the middle of this pub and have a great first date.
Yeah.
So, work on your personality first. If the girls are like writing long lists of places they don't want to go, maybe there's one or two in there where it's like, okay, it's acceptable. I don't want to go to, I don't know, Tottenham High Grounds for my first date and whatever. But majority of the time, you're just probably devoid of any personality. You need that place to make you feel like it's a good first date when really you should be bringing it to the table rather than the place doing it for you. I get going somewhere cool and fancy and having a good time, but the first date should be about getting to know the person and getting to know a few of their ins and outs and then going somewhere really cool. That's just what I think. But if you want to take me to Forbidden Planet, no, I'm joking.
What's Forbidden Planet?
Where they do all the comics and the figurines.
Sounds like a vibe.